Hi, ladies and gentlemen. This is Alonzo Hubert. We're about to go interview your boy Music. Today, we're going to be talking about technology and why it's important in the music industry. In this podcast, your boy Music will tell you his point of view about technology and why it's important in the music industry. So, Music, tell me, what do you think about today's hardware?
Well, today's hardware, you have a lot of choices you could choose from. Not to mention, mostly every recording hardware has a different price. And I think that's good because people have choices of what hardware they would like to learn to make their own music.
So tell me, what do you think about personal computers?
Well, from my point of view, the personal computer is the most important component when it comes to recording. And the reason I say that is because personal computers allows you to record lyrics, instruments, arrange music, edit music, and etc. And it does this for the use of software and recording equipment. Hold up. Did I say recording equipment? Speaking of recording equipment, the Lexicon desktop computer have many input options and provide phantom power for condenser microphones.
Okay, now
Hold up, I'm not finished. And then they have the MIDI keyboard, and that allows you to synthesize the sound, and by playing the keys on the keyboard, it will make you sound like you're really playing a piano. Plus, if you have the hardware that provides phantom power, you can record with a condenser mic. And by that being said, that proves that hardware plays an important part in the music world.
So tell me this, how do you feel about software?
Okay, with software, you also have multiple options like hardware when it comes to software, and it also allows people to record their own material. There are a lot of digital audio workstations, also known as DAW. It allows recording, editing, mixing, mastering, and arranging music, to name a few.
So what's your...
I'm not finished. You're so rude, Mr. Hubert.
Okay, I'm sorry. Please, continue.
No, that's okay. Let's continue with the question.
Are you sure?
Yes, carry on.
Well, what I was going to ask you was, could you name some of the software that you could recommend for people to record on?
Well, you have Music Creator 4. That's what I use personally. You also have Pro Tools. You have Cubase. You have Logic. And if you're a beginner, I advise you to use GarageBand. And you also have Fruity Loops. And with that information provided, you can see that software is important to the music world as well as hardware.
So, what is your conclusion for the technology of hardware and software as a whole?
Well, from my point of view, I believe that technology has an overall positive effect in the music world. Technology allows musicians and lyricists to be creative with their material. And it also allows artists to develop and learn more about the music field that he or she are in.
Last question. Would you like to give a shout out to anyone that could be watching?
Oh yeah, I want to give a shout out to Alonzo Hubert from creating this podcast. I want to give a shout out to Rip Track Production from providing the music and sound effects to this podcast. I want to give a shout out to Google from providing the information so I could complete this podcast. I want to give a shout out to Full Sail and all my fans. I love you. Your boy Music. And I'm gone.